So I take it my makeup's all good then, yes? No smudges or, anything out of place or anything? No? Anyone? Okay, good. Good. Because at least this is significantly better than whatever the hell Inigo did to my face. That was utterly horrific, and it wasn't funny. Okay. I swear, sometimes Inigo is like a child. In fact, I swear he has the mentality of a child. Okay, right. Anyways, now that I know I'm beautiful and elegant, I believe it's time to get ourselves a house here in the Pale. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot that the Jarl's Hall here is fairly big. Also, okay, what the hell? Sorry, am I? What is it? Okay. Guys, do I look okay to you? Okay, I think I'm fine. I think I'm no longer feeling weird in the head. Right, anyways, let's get ourselves a house, hopefully.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years.
Well, that's awfully impressive, Jarl Skald.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Oh. Okay, so I doubt you want to talk about me buying a house then. That's unfortunate. I mean, would these nightmares happen to be related to dragons or something?
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
Okay.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you, I guess. So he seems to think the dragons are attacking because of a god. Because a god is angry at them. Or something like that, which is kind of weird. But he mentioned a nightmare problem. Now, I am aware that the people of Dawnstar are having such a problem. So honestly, I think we should... Okay, I think we should possibly stop Inigo from whatever the hell it is he's doing. Thank you. But yeah, I'm thinking we should help out with this nightmare problem. Because if we do that, I get the feeling that'll put us a step closer to being able to get a house. And more importantly, my thainship. So, I am curious. Bulfric!
By the divines, I'm tired.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Probably due to the nightmares, I'm guessing. Right, well, is there anybody else I can talk with?
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Okay, right. Medina.
If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard.
Really? Well, I haven't heard your plea, considering I am the Archmage, in case you haven't heard. Are you the court wizard?
If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
Okay, then. You mentioned the Great War. I don't really care. What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Would you happen to have any interesting tomes? Basque. I mean, it could be interesting. Bound Cloak Lesser. Okay, that could be of interest. Yes, it could. Yes, it could indeed. And also, I do need to read this later. Or at least the copy I've got anyways. Conjure Familiar, no thanks. Flame Atronach. Oh, that does remind me. I do have that Conjure Stardust spell, which could be kind of useful. But I think for the moment, I'll skip out on the spells. And obviously, you have nothing that I need. Muffle. Move more quietly for 207 seconds. A muffle spell.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
Yes, quite. But yeah, a muffle spell.
I had hoped life would be
That
simpler
could be
here,
interesting.
but war seems to find a way of following me.
Oh, that's terrible. Yes. Totally terrible. Frogma Bannertorn.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Okay, yes, I'll totally do
Alright,
that.
then.
I'll totally do that, yes. Plenty of potions around here. Potions that I probably don't need, but they're kind of shiny, so I want them. Okay. So, obviously, like I said, there's a nightmare problem. But I'm just not entirely sure how exactly you fix a nightmare problem. I mean, is there some kind of magic you could use? Or, even better, a potion. I wonder if there's possibly I don't know, a good night's sleep potion recipe somewhere I could possibly purchase and use. And then, once we've used that potion to fix the nightmare problem, obviously I'll be able to get my house in Thainshire, but I'm going to guess that kind of potion most likely doesn't exist, which is annoying. Yeah. I should really try and figure out on how to make that kind of potion.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Okay, that's nice. In fact, I might possibly rent a room for the night from this inn, I suppose.
My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
Well, I'd like
Need a room?
for
Don't
one.
worry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you. And have you heard any rumors lately?
Did you hear? People have been seen coming in and out of the black door. Divines have mercy.
A black door. Okay, I totally have no idea what that means. What's a black door? Okay, never mind. I'm looking for work. Got any leads? I mean, what kind of work?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter.
Okay. Kill the giant located at Tumble Ark Pass in the Pale, a giant. Okay, well, I suppose we could kill it, maybe, I guess.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
But for the moment, I do want to see if there's... Ooh, okay, apple pie. Nice. Chicken, also very nice. Ooh, sweet rolls. Excellent. I do need more of those. Now, I guess I'll take some cheese as well, because why not?
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I think I know where the room is. Okay, never mind. I would assume it's that bed there. Because I've noticed it's
Let me know if
always
there's
this
anything else you
bed.
need.
Okay, yes, thank you. Right.
Yes, sirrah.
Erander. You seem a little out of
Yes.
place.
And what might you need?
Not sure. What's wrong with everyone around here? Yeah, I've noticed everyone around in Dawnstar's having nightmares. It's very bizarre, really.
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Okay, I mean... What exactly can you do anyways? Dreams aren't real. That is true, yes.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
Oh. So this is to do with a Daedric Prince, a Daedric Lord. Okay, and you actually plan on ending its influence. How do you plan on doing that?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean return? You've been to this Nightcaller Temple before?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
Okay, I can't trust you. You're hiding something. That's definitely true. But however, if he truly does have a way to end Dawnstar's nightmares, this is an opportunity. Yes, it is. I suppose I'll trust you for now. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Okay, right. Waking Nightmare. Alright, now just wondering, who is the Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
Okay, what exactly does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Okay, well that sounds interesting
I
and
promise to answer all
fairly
of your questions.
horrific.
Follow me.
Okay, right. Okay, so we're going now, are we? Okay then. Just wondering.
Hello there.
Would you happen to... No.
Let's get moving.
Okay, do you have any
I am here for you.
thoughts?
I'm thinking that it is colder outside than it is in here.
That is true. Unfortunately, we're gonna
If
have
you
to
need
go
anything
back
else,
out
just
again
ask.
because apparently we now have a way to stop Dawnstar's nightmares. Unfortunately, these nightmares are to do, well, obviously with the Daedric Prince. Now, we've had a fair few dealings with Daedric entities, and usually they end up being kind of worth it. Usually
yummy.
resulting in
There goes my last
interesting
sweet roll.
artifacts.
Well, I enjoyed our time together.
Okay, well, I guess before we go out,
You want to talk?
just in case...
I hope this will be an...
Feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Yes, I'm sure it has been. I'm just still a bit concerned about this, because obviously, once again, Daedric Prince we're dealing
The
with
tower
here.
on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's
Okay.
history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Yes, perhaps. Okay. I thought for a second you were trying to, up our spirits a bit, but I guess not. Never mind. So, that's Nightcaller Temple, or at least it's a part of it, I guess. You know, I've always found this so annoying. I've noticed whenever we have to follow someone, they're either walking too fast or not jogging fast enough. Because whenever I walk behind someone, they end up getting too far ahead of me. But if I decide to jog, I end up getting too far ahead of them. Why do people do this? It's very annoying. Yes, it is. It feels stupid. Very stupid. I did notice there's a troll there. But I will say, this castle feels ominous with the moon in the back. You know, it's giving me creepy vibes. Yes, it is. Now, anyways, may I direct your attention to the troll. So, you may want to possibly start attacking the... Oh, there's 3. Okay, okay, Aranda, you may want to possibly... apparently, yes. Alright, well, let me just try and help out a bit. Okay. I would assume he's poisoned, perhaps? I would hope. Okay, let's try and get behind this troll here. Hopefully he's poisoned as well, assuming that my sword's poisoned. Which I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Well, at least that wasn't too bad, I guess. Okay. Nice bit of fat there. Bit gross, but it is important. Yes, it is. Yeah, like I said, this moon really is making this place feel creepier than it should. It really is. And I have noticed he does use magic, which is... Could you not push? Thank you.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Okay, were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
The miasma. Okay, and why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
Okay, and what does miasma do? And more importantly, what is it?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Ooh, really? Well, that sounds delightful. But is it dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
And no longer interested.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Okay, that's nice. Also, Inigo, could you possibly not wave your sword in my face while I'm talking to this Dunmer here? Thank you. Now, anyways, snack break.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Okay, what? Okay, I get the feeling my followers aren't going to follow. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, really? Are they really not gonna follow? Or are they just frightened of the nightmares? Possibly. Hi?
What do you need?
Are you not going to follow? I'd like to train you some more. No, I'd like to ask you something?
Hit me. Not literally.
I wasn't going to. Never mind.
All right then.
Inigo!
And away we go.
Why are you not following
What can I do for you?
in? Any thoughts?
I am thinking that it is good to be alive and by your side.
Yes, but I'm sure it'd be even better
Okay then.
if you were at my side whilst, you know, inside. You know? So please, follow me. Please? Okay, really? Okay, seriously. I kind of want Inigo here with me at the moment. Yes, I do. So I'm thinking I'll summon an Inigo then, because I just need at least Inigo in here. Yeah, hi. Can you please not stay outside? I mean, I get that you're scared because, you know, it's a Daedric prince that we're dealing with. But I kind of need you here. You know? This is kind of what friends are for. You know. So anyways, let's just put out the spell. And probably put this out. Ah. Okay, I probably should have gone ahead and put on night vision. Okay, have what? Okay. Okay, why are you... Whoa. Okay. And you can just go right through it. Hello? Oh, okay, just stuff. Okay.
Show you
Okay,
the
whoa.
source of the nightmares.
Whoa.
Over here.
Okay.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes.
Whoa.
We must reach the inner
Oh, that
sanctum
thing?
and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Wait, destroy it? He wants to destroy it. Honestly, I don't want to do that. I need that for my museum? Requires a key. Okay, obviously not going in there. Okay, yes, I'm coming. In fact, I'll just stay away from him, hence the very bright fire he's holding. Okay. Okay, what?
Never should have come here.
Oh, okay, right. Orcs. Ooh, okay, that looked like a...
Damn it.
Yeah, please shoot them, and I'll attempt to kill one of them myself. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's not dying. Okay.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Okay, looks difficult to breach. You don't say.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
Okay. You seem to know an awful lot about this place. Yeah, you kinda do. I mean, how do you know there's a library here?
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Ah, okay. You should have told me the truth. Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready. Sure.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Okay, so am I taking the lead now? If that's the case, that's probably a good thing. How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Okay,
We
then.
mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Okay, yeah. Right, so... impossible to breach. Okay. Ooh. Nice shot, by the way, Inigo. Ooh. That looks like it hurts a lot. Orcish dagger. I'm pretty sure I've got that. Eastern Iron Sword. Pretty sure I don't need that. I'm pretty damn sure. So I would assume not through that way, then. Okay, fine. We can walk. Because honestly, it's taking forever for him to get up the bloody stairs.
It's just up here.
Ah, okay, I would assume it's...
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Okay, good to know. In fact, I'll just let you go on ahead. Just in case. You know. Now, actually, are you set to...
Okay, I will be more aggressive.
Good man. Good lad. Right. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, right there. Right there. Right there, Inigo. Want to possibly... Yeah, just possibly start shooting the... Orc again. Okay. Okay, who is that? Is that... Oh, God. Okay. Is that one of those Vermina people? Priests or whatever? I would assume possibly. In fact, I should probably... Oh, okay. Oh, my God. I'll just stay back here, then. And maybe I should try and poison this priest?
You dirty this world no more.
Okay. Whoa, what the hell is that? Okay. Well, just wondering, are there any more sleeping people? Well, I'm not seeing anybody. Ooh. Orcish invader. Okay, not much on you. Ancient Daedric Face of Terror. Ooh, hello. Varieties of Daedra. Okay, interesting. I'll have a look at that in just a moment. Where was... Ah, okay, right, of course. A Vermina devotee. You know what? I'll take your robes. Could be something for the museum, I guess. Right. Burned books. I might possibly take these later after we're done here. In fact, I kind of wish I had, what's it called? Predator Vision. Yes, that
This
probably
library used
would
to be
be
filled
good.
with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Okay, well that's a bit concerning then. Yes, it is. Yeah, almost everything is just... yeah, just burnt to a crisp. So we definitely don't have any more sleeping people, right? I don't think so. Okay. Ah, okay, I would assume there's... okay, whoa! Okay, yep, no, definitely people, What's that? A book. Okay. Let's just try and focus. And... okay, got him!
Good enough.
Got him! Okay. Right, I would assume...
Barring
whoa.
any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Okay. What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Ooh, alchemy
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony,
recipes.
I'll check around the lower level.
Okay, that's nice. You do that, and I'll take this. Silence. I like the sound of that. Illusion increased. Excellent. Excellent. Indeed. Right. So what do we have here? Probably not much here at the moment. No, and obviously none of these are going to be what we're looking for. So it's a book that bears Vermina's likeness. I think that's what he said. I'm also hoping to possibly find other books. No, actually, isn't this... was this where we came from? Shh. I don't think so. I definitely do. Okay, dude, in you go.
We're still under attack! Kill them all!
Okay, I think they're attacking each other. Good. Ooh. Okay. Are you gonna stay still? Yes. Thank you. Right. Well, at least I think we should be all... I see an alchemy bench. Okay, you know what? Probably shouldn't be going on ahead, as curious as I am, because you really never know what else there may be around here. But I think we should be looking for that book. I mean, it's an alchemy book. You never know what might be in that tome. Chorus egg. I guess I'll take it. Nightshade. Nice. So I'm pretty sure he said it bears Vermina's likeness on the front cover. So where exactly would I find a book with Vermina's likeness? Varieties of Daedra. I suppose we'll take this as well. By Arania Drethen, healer and dissident priest. Interesting, and nothing here, and yeah, just a whole lot of nothing. Right, in fact, anything up here? Ah! The Dream Stride! Ooh. Okay. The Mysterious Alchemists of Vermina. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draught showing up on the black market can command sums in the tens of thousands of septums. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this vicious liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the dream stride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another as if they were actually there. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong. To any other entities in this dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately. To an observer, after the subject has imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish as the subject traverses distances within the dream. They will also be traversing distances in the actual world. When the torpor's effect has expired, the subject will fade back into reality in the exact location projected within the dream stride. Some dream strides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. That is impressive. It's to be noted that the dream stride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sicknesses, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back into our world without harm, but in some instances, the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though that location appeared safe within the dream stride. Vermina's torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priest that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the torpor itself or simply the odd machinations of Vermina, but the potential for using the dream stride to penetrate seemingly impassable obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. Right, I think this is definitely what we're doing, okay? Locate the dream stride. Okay, what was that? Something about a research project? What? Okay, that was weird. I got the feeling that I finished a research project, even though I'm pretty sure I didn't. Did I? No, I'm pretty sure I had an objective regarding a pot in the Jarl's place in Riften, but yet it's not here anymore. Well, that's odd. Huh. Maybe it's Vermina doing this. Maybe she's somehow erasing objectives out of my journal. Which, if so, it's not funny. No, it's not. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to pick up... Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to pick up a pot. A copper pot from the Jarl's Palace in Riften. It's a good thing I'm good at remembering things. Or at least... usually I am. Sometimes I may forget. It's a terrible thing.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Okay, is that some kind of potion? I just read the book. And also, I'm literally the master alchemist.
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
Okay, well that's amazing. Obviously, it's impossible. At least, it seems impossible, but it's quite amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
Really? Ah. And I'm going to guess I'm going to be your test subject. Correct?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Okay. It sounds dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Okay. Do you know where we can find the torpor? Or better yet, ingredients to make it?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, just wondering, what does the Dream Stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
Okay, how will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Okay then, that sounds concerning, but sure.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Okay, yes, quite. I'm hoping to find it, as well as ingredients to potentially make some myself, because to be honest, this torpor does sound extremely powerful. Yes, it does. Ruined book. I might take that just in case. I think I've got plenty of ruined books in my phantasmal chest at the moment. There. So I don't think I need to necessarily pick up many ruined books. And also, I think I can return to Latoria regarding ruined books she was working on. Actually, can I... Apples. Probably not particularly fresh apples. So I think for now we'll just keep it going. And I would assume there's possibly more... Yep, more people. In you go.
Huh? What
There's
was
more
that?
people.
I knew it.
There's more people. Dude. You're supposed to be set to being aggressive, right? Oh my god.
Yes.
Please, kill these people. Okay, thank you. About time. Okay, I might go ahead and use a few invisibility potions. Okay, got one. And... Oh my god! Really? Well, that's annoying.
That could have gone better. Ow.
Yes, quite.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Okay, how will I know what it looks like? Yes.
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Okay, right.
The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Which is it? Is it small or tall? You're giving mixed signals here, man. You really are. Now, anyways, before we do absolutely anything else, we have alchemy benches. And of course, you know what that means. It's time to buff up a bit.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Okay, dude, seriously, can you not call me that? I do have a name, you know. Not that I really want to tell you it, because you seem a bit weird. No offense, I guess, but... Okay, dude. Can you not? Right. Well, I am seeing plenty, and I mean plenty, of things to take. Hawker meat. Probably not particularly fresh hawker meat, so obviously not. I will, however, be taking... I guess I'll take that. It's valuable, but... I just don't think I'm ever going to use it. It's just... What exactly does a Daedra heart do? Do I want to know? I don't know if I really want to know. I really don't. I mean, to be honest, I don't really want to eat it either to find out what it does. So, yeah. Oh, of course, thanks. Ah, Vermina's torpor. Enter the dream stride for an unknown length of time. Right. So obviously this is it. Although, however, what is up ahead? Okay. Ah, okay, this leads back over to, I think, the barrier. Okay. I would assume this... Yes, of course. I'm not really sure what else that would have done. But I suppose may as well have this open just in case, although... Are there any more people asleep in this place? I'll keep it open just in case we need to make a quick run for it from here. But yeah, just keep an eye out on this particular hallway. Right. Randa, I would assume you're still here.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Can you please not call me that? I keep telling you. I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
Really, you don't say.
I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Okay. What, right now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Okay.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Yes, I know, but... I mean, how old is this potion? Can potions expire? I don't think they do, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure. And I have also noticed I've missed a couple of things here, which is very odd of me. Right, so obviously I need to drink this. Right. Maybe I should be next to him. Just... Yeah, sorry, just... Apparently I've missed a few things somehow. Not entirely sure... Yeah, not entirely sure how. But I did. Right, so... Do I have to drink it right here? Because I think it very much depends on where you drink it as well when it comes to this time-traveling potion here. I think. Okay. In a go. If I start, I don't know, choking or something, just grab a healing potion and just shove it down my throat. Not the bottle, obviously, just the liquid, okay? Okay. Now, before we do anything, let's just get myself a quick sip of water. That's fairly important. Okay. Right. So, Vermina's torpor. Yeah, I'm just... This could be really interesting. This could be very, very interesting, seeing history through the eyes of another. Yes, it could. I just need to know on how I could possibly make my own torpor. Because this obviously seems incredibly useful and interesting. Okay. Bottoms up.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin,
Okay.
we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Okay. Release the miasma. Okay, right. What is... Oh, okay, I think that's the skull. Okay, right, yes, I will go and release the miasma at once. Okay, a wall. Okay, I'll assume through here. Whoa. Okay, oh my god, okay. Yeah, out the way. Out the way. Dude, okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's a lot of lightning. But just ignore all of that. Just keep going. And three. Okay. Past the orc. Okay. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay. Okay. Release miasma. Okay. Okay, I've released it. Okay, whoa! What? Wait, where am I? What? Okay, what is... Okay. Oh! I'm on the other side of the barrier. Wait, how do I... Okay. Do I just... take the soul gem? Hey! I did it! Okay. No celebration. No. Hey, Alice, you did it! You're the greatest! You're the best, or... something like that. Hi.